Hello, good morning. My name is Merrie Smith, and a job that I think is interesting is a college professor, which we all have here in this room. The requirements for being a college professor would be a master's degree at a minimum, which takes about 6 years. And that's for a community college. If I wanted to be a college professor at a 4-year university, that would be a PhD, which could take up to 8 years. I would need teaching experience, networking, just to get to know professors and have my name in the door of future job possibilities, and soft skills. Some of those would be being a great communicator, problem solver, leadership abilities, emotional intelligence, which we've heard about this morning, and the ability to work with a diverse population in students and faculty. And part of the PhD would be a dissertation, which is a unique research project that could be upwards of 300 pages. Yeah. I think the research for a PhD takes the place of like the coursework. So kind of creating your own education at that point. The job duties, many of y'all know, as you have your own professors, teaching is primary. Research, staying on top of the latest information and scientific studies and data and statistics. There's administrative work, which would be serving on community or committees, attending faculty meetings, continuing to develop curriculum, grading students' work, and managing research projects. A college professor would collaborate with students and other faculty members, and supporting students is, I think, a primary job duty. Does anyone here, have you ever had a teacher or professor that had a positive impact in your life? Yes. Were they able to draw more out of you than what you knew you had to give?
Yes.
Did they motivate you to try harder?
Yes.
Did they help you reach your potential?
Yes.
Those are all things I aspire to. So the effects of a good college professor would be intellectual stimulation of their students, the ability to develop critical thinking skills in their students. A good college professor would facilitate a lifelong love of learning, so that would go with their students after they graduated. A college professor will enhance the natural motivation that is within their students. A college professor would also provide a supportive learning environment, and provide deeper engagement and understanding with the coursework. So I chose this graphic because I think of being a good college professor as having a ripple effect. And that would be me consistently pouring into my future students. And then the ripple effect would be how they were able to impact others around them in this world that we live in. So the reasons why I would want to be a college professor is because I enjoy teaching. I used to teach my kids in homeschool. I also have a deep desire to inspire. Right now I practice that with my own kids. I also want to be the change that I want to see in this world. That was my senior class quote. And I want to make a difference. Like, I have wanted to make a difference for a really long time. And I think being a college professor is a great way to channel that. And I also want to pass on the spark of passion. I have a lot of passion in myself, and I want to ignite that in others. And this world would be a much better place. So, thank you.